Hey, I'm Noah, and today I'm reacting to House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 3. Really excited for this episode. I wasn't able to upload last week's episode since my recording messed up, but I really enjoyed it. Definitely had some big events last episode. One of the biggest being Aegon firing Otto as his hand and promoting Cole. Can't imagine that being a great decision. And I'm curious to see how much Cole's going to be influenced by Alicent, because this will either strengthen their bond or tear it apart. And speaking of bonds tearing apart, Rhaenyra and Daemon are not on good terms, so I wonder how long that feud's gonna last. And then of course we had that assassination attempt from one of the twins, and they just had a crazy battle. That whole sequence was pretty cool, and I wonder what the consequences of that's gonna be. And overall, I'm just super excited to hop into this episode. If you enjoy my reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Patreon for early, edited, and full-length reactions. But that's enough talking, let's hop in the episode.
Put the boundary stones back.
We didn't move them.
How did they move themselves then?
Who are these people?
This is our land.
It's Brackenland. Babe killer.
What did you say?
Oh boy.
Your false queen Rhaenyra is a kinslayer.
Aegon Targaryen is no true king.
We got these common people fighting about their beliefs.
You wouldn't dare.
Don't test him. Oh god. He's dead. What kind of battle happened here? Is this something Daemon did? That is a lot of dead people. God dang. Seems like a dragon might have been involved.
He sullies the grave of his brother.
That is messed up.
And what of those who sent him?
Who would have thought Cole would send an assassin at Rhaenyra when we first started this show?
Otto Hightower would never have allowed this.
That is true.
Soon they will not even remember what it was that began the war in the first place. There may be another way. Alicent Hightower.
What do you mean by that?
There is no war so hateful to the gods as a war between kin.
I really think we can make a truce.
What she did is not her, but the men around her who seek bloodshed.
She permitted it.
I don't really think Alicent's a bad person.
Her son sits my throne. There is nothing more to be said.
It's gonna be war then. That cut was almost like he's looking down at the grave. No sitting on the job.
House Bracken took it upon themselves to attack the Blackwoods, who declared for the Pretender. Lord Samuel Blackwood himself is slain.
Good. First blood in our name.
Then an excuse for them to indulge their ancient grudge. It's no true war.
Call it what you will. I call it war.
Aegon loves war.
We send a raven to Lord Tully.
The hand has no advice.
Strike as one.
The great military mind of the Citadel. Do
I
remind
served
me,
around
which
with
link in your
Amritsar.
chain denotes the...
We need order, man.
The Riverlands are the key to the war. I will ride out with those I can muster here. Men I know, men are trained.
You need time to raise the numbers to challenge the Rivermen.
Speed is my ally.
So hasty.
So impatient to ride with so few men. A bold scheme indeed.
What say you, my king?
Probably like this plane.
Aemond and Vhagar.
Vhagar will remain here to defend the city.
You'll need a dragon.
My plan is not to draw attention. We will be more like to encounter one if we field one of our own.
I mean, that's true.
It's a brave thought, but we cannot risk your loss.
So loving. Aegon wants to fight. You typically don't let your king fight.
You saved my life.
What is the life of a queen worth these days?
You wish to be rewarded.
As I would think, you would wish to reward me.
She's playing her game.
What price would you set?
A place at your court.
There we go.
You said your earnest desire was to flee Westeros.
And you let me go. You showed me grace when you could have withheld it.
Now she respects you.
I'm not often surprised. I know the workings of the Red Keep. That is worth more than gold to you now.
She is a pretty big asset.
Are they always like this?
Sea Smoke, my late lord husband's dragon, has grown restless of late. We cannot know why.
Maybe he's lonely.
Does he not have a rider? Interesting.
I'm sorry to put this upon you. It breaks my heart to send my boys away, but you have seen what may befall them here.
Yeah. They haven't sent her whole family away.
I need you to be the mother to them that I cannot. I cannot promise to make you happy, but I ask you, make this sacrifice willingly, for all of us.
This sucks for her. Not a fun job. What's Damon up to? Absolutely terrifying. This place is already pretty disheveled. What is he looking for? What the heck? I have no idea what's happening. There's definitely people here, but this doesn't seem like a place people live.
Oh.
Okay. Jesus. What is happening?
I'm claiming Harrenhal.
Apparently so.
This is Harrenhal. It's like 30 people.
I, Sir Simon Strong, Castellan of Harrenhal, pledge fealty to Rhaenyra of House Targaryen, first of her name.
That was easy.
Swear this by the old gods and the new. Supper is venison with black cabbage and peas. No red currant. Sorry about that.
No resistance from him.
That venison is well aged. Shame to let it waste.
I've survived many a battle. I do not mean to be felled by poison peas.
Yep, might as well not risk it.
If you've not yet surmised, you are welcome here.
And what of your lord?
Larys Clubfoot is no lord of mine. He's a scourge upon this castle and this family.
So his own family doesn't like him.
My nephew, Lord Lionel, perished by fire, and his son too, here in this damp place.
So they know what he did.
What then brings you to our corner of the Riverlands?
Harrenhal is the largest castle in the Seven Kingdoms. Or perhaps that has escaped your attention.
In something of a state of disrepair.
Well, that is precisely why we must bring it into a state of repair.
Definitely needs repair.
It's the coin, my prince. Houses Bracken and Blackwood have long detested one another.
Why?
Oh, well, the answer to that is lost in time.
Who knows what they're fighting over at this point? Just like that combo we had earlier.
Perhaps the presence of the crown and a dragon will sharpen minds round these parts.
Dragon's pretty good persuasion.
If you are successful, well, when you are successful, what then?
We march on King's Landing and take the throne.
Easy as that.
The throne?
It's a big chair made of swords.
He doesn't believe in him.
May I present my brother, Sir Gawain Hightower, arrived last night from Eltown.
Wow, didn't know she had a brother.
How exhilarating to arrive at court after 3 long months on the road to find my Lord Father unseated as Hand of the King.
This one likes to talk.
And from such modest beginnings. Giddying ascent the gods have bestowed on you.
Sir Gawain has volunteered to accompany you into battle.
Very passive-aggressive.
No one is more delighted than I to march out to war with the Dornishmen. Sister.
I'm guessing Alicent wants him to go so she can learn what happened.
Yeah.
Now, how well is this gonna work out? God dang it. Disgusted.
Dragons. Send them all out and burn those who resist.
No. If dragons begin fighting dragons, we invite our own destruction.
Yep.
Perhaps it is time for you to think about secreting yourself somewhere safe.
Really?
You propose to conduct the war in my absence?
It would merely be a precaution.
Is a tall ass.
You are fortunate you took it no further.
Yeah, just even bringing that up. Would not appreciate that.
This council would do well to remember that their queen wears the crown of my grandsire, the wisest of Targaryen kings whose reign outlasted every other.
Put them in their place. They're getting a little out there.
We are at war, Corlys. If something were to befall you,
Then it is well that I am a good sailor.
He is not paying attention to anything but his boats. He's tired of that game, I suppose.
I cannot spare a fighting dragon, but I send what I can. Stormcloud and Tyraxes are small, but they will grow.
Crazy they just give out dragons like this.
Go safely, sister. I will be safe enough, far away from any danger with only babes to nurse me.
She wants to be a fighter.
These eggs are even more fragile.
4 eggs.
Should all come to ruin here, you will bear our hope for the future.
Your Grace.
She finally gonna get a dragon? Pretty sad having to send your family away. Hopefully nobody finds them on their travels.
There are rumors that the king readies himself to fly to war.
What is it to you?
Only that I think it would benefit all of us to prevent our king from being brutally slain by our enemies. Do not agree?
Yep, definitely not smart at all to go into war.
Small imposition before you depart, then, Your Grace.
Is he going to be able to talk him out of it?
There are diverse rumors whispered on the streets of your city, persuaded to fly to war with Sir Criston, so the Queen Alyson may reign in his absence.
Wow, putting all these rumors in his head.
Absurd, of course.
This guy's good.
Who spreads these lies?
Matters little. Tales take on a life of their own, like weeds, unless they are tended.
Tend to them, then.
Still feel like he's gonna work his way into being the Hand.
My father always said he had no use for a master of whisperers. I find myself wanting for one. I should be glad of your talents.
There we go. Master of Whispers. Pretty much what he does.
Shall we escort you to the dragon pit?
I think mayhaps I shall fly another day.
It does seem wise on reflection.
He's backing out now.
Sir Martin has a new squire that wants bedding in.
He's never fucked a woman.
You're sworn to chastity now.
Of course, Your Grace.
I think Aegon takes that seriously.
Yes, Your Grace.
Aegon's a weird guy. Hard to know what his morals are.
All hail the king! All hail the king! Drinks for all, at the pleasure of the crown!
There we go. Nice gesture. Just having fun.
Her name is, Sylvie, or Chelsea, or something like that.
Are we gonna see the brother? Yep. That's awkward.
Did you fuck her like a hound?
This guy.
Hard luck for your squire, though. As you can see, she's now very much occupied.
This guy, man.
Your squire is welcome to her. One oar is as good as another.
That's just rude. You tell Aemon hates Aegon so much. It's a note from Alicent. Is that gonna help or hurt?
Our company is camped back yonder.
On the cold, hard ground, which is why we make for the Bull, a tavern with an excellent reputation.
This guy breaks all the rules.
We will rendezvous with your army at first light.
We're exposed.
What?
What do you mean?
Cole? Get to the trees!
What are they seeing that I'm not? The sun... She's not gonna attack. She's gonna be able to give some info. Oh god. You're not gonna outrun a dragon. Wow. Did she get any sort of look to see who they were? It's like a police helicopter. I don't think she saw anything. That was a close call.
A good showing, Sir Criston. I'm in your debt.
We must move under the trees and by cover of dark starting tonight.
He's been humbled. Now he realizes what game he's playing.
Other nights, I'm sure of it.
Wow, she did see him.
Could you be certain it was Cole from such a great height?
It was not such a great height, Your Grace. You said not to engage, so I didn't. Exactly.
She did a good job.
The time for action is surely now.
Your Grace, I must agree.
Loose the dragons, root Cole out, and burn him.
I wouldn't be opposed to burning Cole.
I have heard your arguments, and will consider them.
Taking time to think at least, that's good. Rhaenyra's really trying to avoid just straight up dragon war. Got leaks everywhere. Using his sword as a lock. Good thing he did. People are trying to barge in. What the heck? Is he under attack? Where'd they go? Girl humming. What the heck is happening?
Always coming and going, aren't you?
Is that Rhaenyra?
And I have to clean up afterward.
Oh wow. They got her to act in this. Some sort of nightmare, huh? Wow. It's having visions. This lady. She was the one that didn't kneel earlier.
You will die in this place.
She's some sort of magician. You will die in this place. That might not be a bad thing if he's like dying of old age.
What do you know of the movements of Alicent Hightower?
Would you take her hostage? Or kill her?
Speak with her.
Killing her would be easier.
Yeah, that is probably true.
If war can be averted, it is my duty to avert it. I have reason to believe she may be of the same opinion.
Rhaenyra's trying her hardest.
There are fishing boats aplenty in the bay. Daemon made the journey unhindered.
This seems very risky.
Ring the bell. Or do I scale the wall and enter at her window?
There is one place Alicent goes, where you may yet find her alone.
Really? Can't believe she's just thinking about doing this. So risky. Wow. She's really doing it. Where is this place gonna be? There she is. I can't get over how risky this is. That's where she comes to do her praying, huh? Oh boy.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I must speak with you.
Shocking.
If I could cry out, your knights would find me. I would be taken or slain. Though not before I killed you.
There we go.
And then what?
Oh, I have begun badly.
Sort of.
I know you do not have that desire within you.
She's showing some real desperation here.
Rhaenys has counselled me. She said she saw in you a wish to avert the worst of what may now come.
So you've come to surrender then?
Not quite.
I have come to see if we may uncover some path towards peace. My dragons are restless, they smell battle. May come to terms.
There are no terms now. You have no army.
Alicent's not budging.
And death of thousands, in order that your feckless son...
Your father changed his mind.
Oh, so you say. And so your father has proclaimed the realm.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the king that night. He had affirmed my right to the throne.
Yep, Alicent's working on a mistaken saying.
He changed his mind.
Can't really blame Alicent for thinking this.
Do you think me capable of such naked deceit?
Sure. Well, this was kind of worthless.
What did he say at the end?
Tell her what he said.
He spoke Aegon's name. He said he was the prince that was promised to unite the realm.
What?
There we go.
He used those words? The prince that was promised?
Yes, he did.
She knows the real meaning.
He spoke to you of the Song of Ice and Fire?
He thought he was speaking to you, Rhaenyra.
It's a story he once told about Aegon the Conqueror.
The Conqueror? You must go before you are discovered.
There's been a mistake.
There's been no mistake.
Please.
Alicent has to realize something's up now.
Do not let your pride blind you.
There's been no mistake. My father has gone from court. Colley's on the march, Aemon. You know what Aemon does?
She's no backing down now.
It's too late, Rhaenyra.
Alicent.
This was the final attempt at peace. Now it's official war. That music was thick. And that's the episode. That was a pretty interesting episode. Rhaenyra is really trying her best not to start this war, doing anything to try to make it peaceful, but that seems like that's not gonna happen now. But I'm glad Rhaenyra got to hear those words of Viserys, because she needed to know what he wanted. And I feel like Alicent has to know she's in the wrong now, just based off the way Rhaenyra reacted. But like she said, it's too late now, and I'm real excited to see how this battle is gonna unfold. We've never seen a full-on dragon versus dragon battle, so I know it's gonna be super awesome to watch. So if you enjoyed my reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.